Good morning, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of Business Ethics. I'm your professor, Dr. Neil Armstrong. In week 2, we're going to look at different ethical theories. And it's going to be one of those things where I definitely have articles on each of these for you guys to look at, maybe some videos on this as well, so that you guys can see kind of what's going on and kind of understand kind of what ethics is and kind of other ways of viewing ethics. I know that most people view ethics in one way or the other, and that's how they normally view things. So it'll be one of those things where we can definitely look at different topics on this and definitely help you guys to be pulled into this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first week. This second week, we're going to go and start looking at those different theories. The first one we're going to have is the Kantian philosophy, which we can see here, which was developed by Immanuel Kant in Germany. And it says you do what's right because it's the right thing to do. You do it based on principle. And another one we were doing this was utilitarianism, where you kind of look at the best, the greatest good for the greatest number of people is kind of the thought on that. Then you have Rawls' theory of justice, and you can maybe go on based on do as you would have been done, what want other people to do to you as well. And then there's also virtue ethics. These are definitely different ways of viewing how to do things and what's right. And we can definitely take any scenario in life and kind of look at them through these different lenses of kind of how we do ethical thoughts and ethical patterns. So for this week, we want you to watch the videos from this week, communicate in the discussion forums, and begin ethical reflection paper. So these are definitely different websites that I have, which have, let's see, let me click on one of them and make sure, because I designed this a little bit ago. Okay, there's a video on each of these. So those videos definitely help us to see kind of what those things are. And they'll go into a little bit more depth than what I'm going to go here, just because this is an introductory announcement. So ethical theories question. This is going to be a discussion board question for you guys, so you can definitely respond to the question with 250 words and respond to at least 2 people. What ethical theory is closest to your understanding of what ethics are after watching the videos, getting an understanding of things? Which theory was against your understanding of ethics, and why is that? I know that many of the things that I've already talked about sound like things we probably could talk about the Bible, or maybe even our Constitution and kind of our rights and ethics in the United States. So those may be things you want to pull into your discussion board post. We also have an assignment here, which you want to start doing this. It's 2 to 3 pages long. It's an ethical reflection paper. At the beginning of the course, that locates their ethical persuasion reasoning. So there's no right or wrong answer to this, but I want you to answer the questions right here. So what's the basis of your decision based upon? Provide at least one example of what your moral reasoning is, and be sure to include thoughts on the moral theories we talked about in week 2. So we want you to do this paper this week. This will be due on Sunday before midnight. It's going to be worth 150 points. 100 points will come from it being at least 2 to 3 pages long, answering at least the minimum prompts that I've just talked about, the top 3 there. 25 points will come from grammar and composition, so you want to definitely have a title page, a reference page, and grammar. So if you have a problem with grammar, which a lot of people do, I mean, I did whenever I was working through my dissertation, you may want to get a free copy of Grammarly. Grammarly can definitely help you with that. Another thing you want to have on this is 25 points for reasoning. So this is where whether your paper makes sense or not. It's okay to get to the point and admit that you don't know something. So maybe one of those things where you may have been challenged by week 2, and that's definitely a good thing. But you don't want to go in there and have something that's conflicting or you don't make any sense. So we definitely want to make sense of that and kind of have the understanding of that. So those are the things that are due this week in week 2. Look forward to any questions you have. Feel free to reach out to me. I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you in the discussion board.